Yo, what is up YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a video on the best starter Pokemon in competitive scene. So, let's get started with this. I'm sorry if I'm going to be coughing. Oh, I've just been sick a little bit, so, yeah, and I hope you guys had a happy holiday, and I hope you guys are doing good. So, first I gotta start off with my boy Meganium. Now, Meganium is just amazing. I don't know why people don't use it now. The reason it's not probably would have been the best starter if it had the poison typing. It would have been the best starter because it's already so bulky, you know. It already has all that bulk. Like, you got that special defense 100. It has all that bulk, you know. So if it had the poison typing or even the dragon typing, like the dragon typing worked for Tyrantrum, even though Tyrantrum is a dinosaur and not a dragon, and it did work for Alolan Exeggutor, so whatever, it would have worked with Meganium, but nonetheless, Meganium is just an amazing, phenomenal Pokemon. It has access to moves like Leech Seed, Toxic, you got Toxic, although personally, the way I like to run it is a Earthquake, Ancient Power, Petal Blizzard kind of, not like Seed Bomb, Petal Blizzard and Grass Knot. Like Grass Knot, sorry, Grass Knot is short on any other Pokemon that is not Grass type, except for a couple of them. Like Grass Knot does good on another Pokemon, but for the most part, Grass Knot is good on mainly just grass types. And then you got Heal Pulse for double battles. And then you got Bayleaf, which, looking at Bayleaf, let me just put up Bayleaf on screen. Bayleaf is also very, very good. Like Eviolite. Amazing. Overgrow. Sunny Day, you got that Solar Beam, you got that, although you don't get access to Earthquake or anything. You don't even need a Leech Seed. Light Screen, Toxic, Protect, and the Eviolite just makes it very bulky, so that's why Bayleaf and Meganium took the spot. They both deserve to be on the spot because they're two of your best, hold on, just pull Meganium up. They're going to be two of your best starter Pokemon. I love them. Ever since I used one in competitive battling, I just fell in love with it. It's amazing. What can I say? So the next starter making it on this top 6 spot is Emboar. Yes, Emboar is actually on this list. Emboar is an amazing Pokemon with its firefighting typing. Now, I think that did the firefighting typing very well before we got Delphox and all those other Pokemon. But Emboar is just amazing. It gets access to Head Smash, and most importantly is its hidden ability Reckless. It's just amazing. Like Flare Blitz, you got Flare Blitz for days, Head Smashes for days, Wild Charge, Scald kind of. Although I run Scald, I don't really recommend you run Scald all the time because Scald, this thing is not a special attacker. And, Scald doesn't get stabbed because Emboar is not water type, but whatever, Scald still works. Earthquake, Poison Jab, you got the just Stone Edge. It's just amazing. This thing's like, if you can't get a Darmanitan or anything like that, then pick up this Pokemon. It's amazing. Personally, I recommend you run Head Smash, Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, of course, and maybe, I think that's really, even Power Up Punch, maybe, Scald. I mean, you got so much options, it's really hard to choose. You could even run Curse, though, I don't know. It's just not that type of Pokemon that's gonna be there to be bulky, and all that. It's just gonna be there kind of to hang out, kick butt and just die eventually, you know? It's not exactly there to stay and live. It just stays there to do good amounts of damage. So um yeah, and it also gets heavy slam, so that's a plus. I mean, Emboar is just amazing. Um very underrated. Just like Meganium. For the number 3 spot, I have to put Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is just amazing in battle. Um, it's just amazing. It gets access to Sludge Bomb. Curse and Misha. Curse and Misha is amazing. You got well, String Shot doesn't matter, but you could run the Toxic Venoshock combo, which is just amazing. Although personally, I would just go with Sludge Bomb because you're not taking that risk with Toxo Venoshock, but that's okay. You got access to Body Slam, although I don't know how many of you guys are going to transfer from, Generation 1 when Pokebank comes out next month. I don't know how many of you guys are going to want to do that, but whatever. It doesn't matter regardless. Earthquake. Knockoff. Knockoff very common in the metagame, so that helps you. And it's poison typing. This is key. Let me try zooming in there. Do you see? This is key to why Venusaur is higher than Meganium, because of its poison typing, and the poison typing is just amazing, phenomenal. Earthquake to handle those steel types, and even the fire types, because they're gonna be horrible against. Without Earthquake, believe me, you won't regret putting Earthquake on a Venusaur. Bullet Seed. Although personally, yet again, I don't recommend that you transfer from Fire Red and Leaf Green, or from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. But whatever, you could do that. Grass Knot. It's just, honestly, it's amazing. Personally, I like putting up Petal Blizzard, Outrage, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. Sometimes even Knockoff. But overall, Mega Venusaur is amazing. So that's, basically why Mega Venusaur is on this list. Next up on this list is Greninja. Ash Greninja is also good, but Greninja is just amazing. It's that type of Infernape of this generation. It within the anime, it's just awesome. Ash Greninja, it's awesome. But this Pokemon is amazing. This is the definition of success. I mean, people looked at Froakie and they were just like, nah, this thing is gonna suck. It's gonna be another, it's just gonna suck. But what do you know? When it evolves, we got Water Dark Pokemon, and we got ourselves quite a powerful Pokemon. Low Kick, Ice Punch, Gunk Shot, Acrobatics. Dark Pulse. You get the point. The Dark typing really helps out because Dark is one of the best typings in the game. So at least in my opinion, you can set up the spikes, Toxic Spikes. It's a shame that we don't get access to Stealth Rock, because if we got access to Stealth Rock, then that would have been amazing. But personally, I like to run Acrobatics for those grass types. Ice Punch, I like running that Ice Punch. Gunk Shot is kind of risky, plus it doesn't get Poison Stab, but you could do that for fairies. Personally, I like that Ice Punch. Not the facade. Whatever, I'll just tell you guys. I like the Surf. I like Surf more than Scald on this set. But, yeah, that's basically it. And Dark Pulse. It's just amazing what Greninja could do in battle. I mean, you could probably say it's the best frog Pokemon besides Seismitoad and Poliwrath. So, yes, Greninja is amazing. Moving on to the number 5 spot. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. For the number 5 spot, I have to put on this list Torterra. Torterra is just amazing. Torterra. Now, I know half of these are grass type. But they're all amazing. Every grass starter, in my opinion, is pretty good. Mainly because of Amnesia. Now, when we look at Torterra stats, we get, oh my god, so much defense. Very little special defense, but probably going like, why would you put Amnesia? Amnesia is like a horrible move. Well, that might be true, but Amnesia is excellent on Torterra. All you need one Amnesia, and you will. I've tried it before, and I've lifted flamethrowers from Charizards. It's just amazing. And yes, I love it. I love it. That's basically the reason why. Earthquake, you get the blessed ground type, and the ground typing really blesses that even more. Although you do get 4 times weak to ice. Ice isn't that common. You do get weak to fire, but that's alright. Don't worry about it. It is good against heat rands. It's good against many good stuff. So, Stone Edge. Personally, I like Amnesia, Energy Ball, and Earthquake. So, Stone Edge, Amnesia, Energy Ball. So, I have to put my honorable mentions right now. Honorable mention has to be Charizard. Charizard. At least Charizard Wynax. Like, they were horrible. I know that I know people, I know Gen 1ers, I know even not Gen 1ers are going to kill me for this, but Charizard is, the Mega Forms are amazing. My other honorable mention has to go to Superior for being a very good Contrary user, and I had a lot of fun with it. And the starters, Incineroar and Docile, if that's how you say, amazing. And but without further ado, and Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, yes. Without further ado, the best of the best starter Pokemon is Primarina. I know, hate me, make a million hate comments, but there's no denying that Primarina is the best starter ever. Now, overall, I'm not talking about even appeal. I'm talking about how good its typing actually is. When we look at when we look at its typing, it gets access to good moves, like it gets access to Aqua Jet, gets access to Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, and the Fairy typing. The Fairy typing blesses this thing. Like, I'm not even kidding, the Fairy typing is probably the reason why it's on here. Personally, I really like Primarina. It's like a Milotic of this generation, but it's just amazing. And personally, I like to run it Moonblast, Ice Beam, Surf, and maybe even Acrobatics sometimes. But whatever, it's okay. And that's what I feel about Primarina. Primarina is just excellent in battle, and it's mainly because of the Fairy typing. It's like in Azumarill, but in starter form. It's just excellent. It's beyond excellent in battle. The Fairy typing only gives a weakness to poison. You do lose your resistance to steel, being neutral, but that's okay in my book. You get an immunity to immunity to dragons, which really helps since dragons are so OP even with the introduction of Fairy typing. And yeah, really, you only get a weakness to poison, grass, and electric. So 3 weaknesses and and a bunch of resistances, or a good amount of resistances, is just amazing. Only your weaknesses are gonna hit you super effectively, which is a good defensive typing, and Stab Moonblast, Stab Surf, Stab Hydro Pump, Stab Scald is just amazing to have. That's why Primarina is the best competitive starter Pokemon. So, that is that, guys, and I will see you in another video. Have a great day, and I will see you all soon.